Hey guys, welcome to Mara's Junk. I am Mara, and today we're going to be eating some Wingstop. I think this is the first time that I've done Wingstop on my channel, I think. I was looking for my fork. So, I got some barbecue. All these are boneless. I got barbecue, Louisiana rub. I got some Asian sensation, I don't know, Asian zing, I don't know, whatever their Asian sauce is. And then I got some voodoo fries, some ranch. They gave me a ketchup. I've never seen Wingstop to give ketchup before. So yeah, let's get it in. Let me see, let me give you guys a close-up on my phone, because I don't know if you guys can see. You should be able to. So here's the barbecue. They don't look that wet, but I don't like my wings wet anyway. The Louisiana rub, the Asian, and these yummy voodoo fries. Look at that, it's so good. Okay, so I'm actually filming this video today while my kids are awake. So you might hear them screaming and fighting in the background. Or you might hear my name being called several times. So yeah, let's get in. It's 1:58 p.m. They're a little spicy. You guys can't see my ranch. Let's put it right here. What should we start with first? Do you put ketchup? Do y'all put ketchup on yours voodoo fries? These is looking real nice. Real nice. They just look they look well seasoned. The first time I had Wingstop was at my dad's house, and he had this specific flavor. And I don't know the other flavor he had, but he had it in traditional style. So yeah, we just got back from the store. We were out running errands. These are the Asian ones. Ooh. Let me know if you guys prefer Wingstop or B-Dubs. If you don't know what B-Dubs is, it's Buffalo Wild Wings. I don't know why we call it B-Dubs, but everybody just calls it B-dubs. I mean, all the people that I know call it B-dubs. But, yeah. Let me know if you prefer Wingstop or B-dubs. I would say about 2 years ago, I preferred B-dubs over Wingstop. But lately, the B-dubs closest to me, their quality has gone down. Like, I don't know if they got too many teeny boppers in there. And they just don't be, caring about the quality in which they prepare people's food. I mean, it stays packed in there, like packed. So it'd be like almost an hour wait for your food. So, I'm trying to keep up with all them orders, quality goes down. That is still a baby wipe. This Wingstop didn't put no napkins in the bag. So yeah, a couple years ago, I preferred B-dubs over Wingstop just because of the they have more flavors. Their chicken was good. They're boneless. From B-dubs, I prefer their boneless, but from Wingstop, I prefer their traditional, which is weird. For some reason, I just wasn't a fan of B-dubs traditional wings. But their honey barbecue boneless, fire. But lately, the few times that I was seeing if my kids came upstairs, because I've been recording in my room. Usually I record in the living room, but lately I've just been recording in this little area. But I forget what was I saying. I got pregnancy brain. Oh, I was saying the last few times that I've ordered B-dubs, the quality was terrible, like just crappy. So once upon a time, I did prefer B-dubs over Wingstop, but now I think I prefer Wingstop just because every time I order, like, the quality is where it needs to be. Well, if I go to a different B-dubs, then the quality might be where it's at, and then boom, I prefer B-dubs, but I'm trying not to pass gas. Like, my stomach is so gassy. This pregnancy be making me super gassy. And naturally, I'm not a gassy person because I say this all the time. Like that. I think I'm gonna go get a colonoscopy after I have this baby. And I said that with my last kid that I was gonna do that and never did. But I know that I need to, because the only time that I am able to regularly, I don't know why I can't say that, use the bathroom is if I'm pregnant or if I'm on my period. Those are the only 2 times that I can go number 2, like, as a normal person should. And it's not even like a normal person, it's just more frequently. Because when I'm not pregnant or I'm not on my period, excuse me, I only use the bathroom, like, go number 2, maybe 3 times a month. So, I don't know. But I can feel it. My stomach is super gassy, which I'm shocked because this is the first thing that I ate today. And this morning I had a boiled egg and some tea. This Wingstop is good. It's nice and fresh. I don't really know what to talk about because I had deleted my social media this week. Not like deleted my accounts, I just took the apps off my phone because I had a hard week, and it was not even like intentionally done. I just had it to, my phone was saying low storage, and I was trying to upload the last video on my channel. It was like 30 minutes and my phone kept saying low storage or whatever, that I couldn't upload the video because of like low storage. So I had deleted Instagram. I've already deleted Facebook. I intentionally deleted Facebook like a couple weeks ago. And so I had deleted Instagram to download that video that I posted, the last video on my channel. So if you haven't watched it, go check it out. It's of me and my daughters just doing a random mukbang. And so I deleted Instagram and I just never put it back on there, because I'm just like, well, you need to take a little break anyway from social media, so just go ahead and leave it off of there. And and I didn't have any intentions to like prolong it, but I just re-downloaded it today. Today's what's today? Saturday. And I think I deleted it on Sunday or Monday, something like that. But I re-downloaded it today to upload a picture because I took a picture of my belly. So I don't know what's currently going on in the social media world right now, to share my opinion. What I want to know is how people, mukbangers, be caught up in drama. Like, all you do is food videos, and it's just weird that they be in some real life drama, like, oh, on the food channel. So, me and the kids today, we went to Dollar Tree and then we went to Hobby Lobby. You know, just those two places. Because I'm going to do a video on my other channel. Them french fries are spicy. I'm going to make a old wives' tale gender prediction chart. I really like these Asian ones. I haven't even touched the barbecue ones. I only got the barbecue ones to eat for later, and also if the kids get hungry, they can eat. My daughter, I got her own, the babies. They ate some French fries. My burp is stuck. I hate that. Because you can just feel like that big old air bubble right here. Come out. And the babies ate French fries. You know, once they eat French fries, they don't want nothing else. So, my son, he ain't really a meat eater anyway. He might have to be put on like a vegetarian / vegan diet because he don't like to eat meat. But he was born like that. When it was time for him, he was breastfed, and I want to say at 6 months, he was half and half. He was half breast milk, half formula, and I think I did that. I did that until January or February, so that was like, I think it was January, so 2 months before he turned 1, so we made it to 10 months of breast milk. But when it was time for him to transition to start eating solids, like, he was not going. He did not want that baby food, like, at all. Like, it ain't even just baby food. He didn't want food, period. He just wanted milk. And I'm surprised he even drank the formula, but, you know, being how picky he is, because that's a drastic difference from drinking formula and breast milk. But, yeah. So hopefully with this baby, this baby, I'm able to, you know, breastfeed as much as possible, that I'm able to, you know, ideally, if I could, breastfeed the entire time, I would. But, you know, I think my downfall was the reason why I wasn't able to breastfeed, like, milk 100% is because going back to work. Like, as much as my job says that they support, it's not really my job, it's the company. So it's like an overall, it's like if you work for a hospital, you know, it's the hospital corporation, and they have these branch off doctor's offices. So the overall corporation, of course, they're going to say they promote breastfeeding mothers, employees, whatever. But every time I came back to work from maternity leave, there was no way I was able to pump my milk the way I needed to. Because, you know, you got to pump every 2 to 3 hours. And then, so, I room patients all day. So every time I came back from maternity leave, I was put into these crazy clinics because they felt like you were just on maternity leave. You ain't going to come back to no easy clinic. You're going to be in clinic all day. You know, that type of revenge, retaliation type BS. I ain't even going to go there because me just thinking about it just almost pissed me off. But, so yeah, I come back to being in these full clinics. We're short-staffed, so it ain't like somebody can cover me while I go pump every 2 to 3 hours. And then when I am asking somebody to cover me, it's an issue. You know, I mean, they do it, but it's just like, why should I have to walk away from my clinic to come up? Like, it was always just a taboo thing. So I usually ended up, I know with my middle child, that's the first child that I actually tried breastfeeding with, and I gave up. Because my job did not support me breastfeeding my kids. They didn't say that, but I mean, they say that they support it, but then the work environment says different. So I quit because of my job breastfeeding my kid. The second time I was like, F that. I should be able to provide my child with breast milk. And I'm not going to let this job stop me from doing that. So I did the best I could with my son. And I think the reason why I had to end up starting to introduce formula is because going back to work, like, I wasn't able to pump as much as, you know, a pumping mother would desire to keep her supply up. I just pretty much, at the time, I had like a set schedule kind of, because we had like assigned doctors that we worked with, like a team. And so I pretty much had the same consistent schedule for a while. So I just scheduled my pumping around that time, like. So I just hope with this baby, I'm able to just do the best I can, but still be able to, you know, introduce breast milk, period. But it would be nice to be able to go further, you know, not further, but strictly breast milk. But I don't ever pressure myself, especially because I learned my lesson with, you know, just my work environment. Like, that's a whole issue in itself. Yeah, that's a whole issue in itself. We're going to talk about that, though. As much as I want to talk about it, I can't really talk about it. But, yeah. If you worked in a toxic work environment before, you already know. You already know. You already know. You guys watch the Batty Twins, and that I don't stay up to date with like who people are or whatever. I'm not talking about the Batty Twins, but if you watch the Batty Twins, you know there's a part in their mukbangs when they say like, go grab you a snack and come right back, and then they have that guy with the microphone. I don't know who that is. Well, okay, I don't know if he identifies as a man or woman, but it is a man that looks like a female. So no offense, because I said man, but he looked like a female. So to those of you who know who that guy is, I don't get offended, because I don't know who that man is. I don't know if he identifies as a man or woman. And then I don't know what to say if you don't know. Like, what type of pronoun or like what. Okay, anyways. So when they tell you to go grab a snack or whatever and come back, and then that person comes back and says, you already know, with the microphone. So I had my first experience with a transgender Okay, so I think it's trans. She was a trans man. So I think that means you're transitioning into who you want to be. So, like, if I wanted to be a boy, I would say I'm a trans man because, um, I want to be a man. I think that's how you say it. I don't know, but it was one of my coworkers, and she was a female. Well, he was a female. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know how to, like, I would ask him so many questions because, like, I didn't want to get it wrong. I didn't want to offend him because, that's a very vulnerable state that they're in. How did he get upstairs? That's what I want to know. How did he get upstairs? I'm looking for his mommy. So, it was my coworker. He was a female. And I used to ask him so many questions because I didn't want to get it wrong. I didn't want to offend him. I didn't want to make him uncomfortable. And it's like, if you've never been around that type of journey before, you don't know if you're going to offend him or not. Like, you just don't know because you just don't know. But it was cool to see that journey, like, be a part of that journey because, like I said, he started working as a female and then he started to transition into who he wanted to be. And it was dope to watch, even like the way the job handled this situation and other coworkers having to get used to identifying him as a man. Y'all, my son. Get off the door so I can open it. What? How'd you get upstairs? Huh? How did you get up here? How'd you get up here? What? There's nothing. There's nothing in the bag, boy. So this mukbang is over because I'm not gonna be able to close the door. Hey, don't touch. He wants to touch the camera. You want some? You want to taste it? It doesn't look like something you want to taste. You want a French fry? No. Don't move that. I'm using this to leverage my chicken, boy. How'd you get upstairs? So we have baby gates that lock, and I don't know how he got up here. There's two gates. There's one at the bottom of the stairs and one up here at the top of the stairs. So I don't know how he got past both gates. How'd you get up here? Stick it in. Can you say hi?